Hello everyone, the Army of Otters here, and welcome back to the Unexplored Mojave. Today we're going to be checking out the Great Con Encampment, which is near Quarry Junction. Now, I did mention this location previously in my Quarry Junction video. However, I didn't explore that in depth, and there's a little bit more to it in the surrounding area. Now, this location was, well, kind of recommended to me by Little Dre. And I have to admit, I made a bit of a mistake. When I first read this comment as Makeshift Great Con Camp, I thought Little Dre meant the Great Con Encampment. However, the Makeshift Great Con Camp is another location separately, which I covered in the previous episode of the Unexplored Mojave. So I made a bit of a mistake. I apologize to Little Dre. Little Dre really recommended the Makeshift Great Con Camp, and credit for this location too, because it sent me to this location. I apologize for misreading the comment. So let's dive in to the Great Con Encampment. So as you can see here, the location is just west of Quarry Junction and to the northeast of Good Springs. The Great Con Makeshift Camp is just to the west of the plateau in which I'm standing. Now, when I first approached this location, I was not prepared for all of the Deathclaws that sit on this plateau. Of course, Quarry Junction is known for its Deathclaws, but there are about half a dozen Deathclaws sitting on this plateau opposite of the Great Con Encampment. So, as you can see here, I was fighting off the Deathclaws. They almost got me, but I got very lucky here with the kind of glitch, as these Deathclaws pushed me up this mountain slope, and then I was able to kill them from a safe area. So kind of a funny little glitch that would obviously be very difficult to replicate, so I'm glad I captured it on camera. From here, I was able to easily take out the remaining Deathclaws within Quarry Junction that had probably respawned since the last time I was here. Now, on the other side of the ridge from the Great Con Encampment, we have a plateau, which I would promptly name Deathclaw Plateau. There are several Deathclaws over here, but using the anti-material rifle, I was able to easily take them all out from range without posing any real danger to myself. Now, if you came here, obviously early game, well, you would probably die. I don't know how you would clear this area without a lot of using just kind of glitches and trying to glitch the pathing of the Deathclaws. After struggling so much against the Deathclaws in my old Oni video, it was quite satisfying to take out all of the Deathclaws from distance, and easily. Here, Veronica almost killed herself by jumping in front of me as I shot my gun, but thankfully I held back on the trigger. Now, this plateau is pretty cool once you've cleared out all the Deathclaws. You get some really beautiful views of the New Vegas and the Mojave Wasteland. And real quick, a little bit of information about the Great Con Encampment. Obviously, it's being used as a temporary base by Melissa and two other unnamed Great Cons. Melissa is very important for the quest, Oh My Papa, which is essential to gaining the trust of the Great Cons. And her side quest is Don't Make a Beggar of Me, in which you have to investigate a drug deal gone wrong. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Unexplored Mojave, and again, my apologies to Little Dre for failing to credit him in my past video. If you have any recommendations for the next location, please post them in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to do better research. As always, until next time.